You might believe that those around you are out to harm you, but what if I told you that you have no enemies? What you see as opposition is actually a chance for wisdom and growth. This idea might seem strange at first, especially if you've faced betrayal, criticism, or challenges from others. But what if the very people who seem to stand against you are not enemies at all, but reflections of deeper truths within you? Every encounter, even the most difficult ones, carries a message meant to guide you on your spiritual journey. These experiences are not about defeating an enemy, but about understanding the lesson they bring. When you begin to see through this lens, the concept of enemies starts to dissolve, revealing that what you thought was a threat is actually an opportunity for profound growth. The world often teaches us to see others as competitors or threats. This mindset creates a false narrative where everyone outside of our inner circle is potentially an enemy. But chosen ones are called to rise above this limited view. They are given the gift of seeing beyond the surface, understanding that the so-called enemy is not a person, but a situation that reflects a part of ourselves that needs attention. This shift in perception is not easy. It requires deep introspection and the courage to face uncomfortable truths. However, once you embrace this understanding, you begin to realize that every adversary is, in fact, a teacher, bringing you closer to your true self. If you continue to view others as enemies, you might miss the opportunity to see the wisdom they bring into your life, which is crucial for your spiritual evolution. Holding onto the idea of enemies keeps you locked in a cycle of fear and defensiveness. This mindset can be exhausting, draining your energy and clouding your judgment. When you see the world through the lens of conflict, you miss out on the deeper lessons that each experience offers. The cost of holding onto this illusion is high. It can prevent you from growing, from reaching your full potential, and from finding true inner peace. Imagine living a life where every challenge is seen as a personal attack. This approach not only isolates you from others, but also from your own spiritual progress. The stakes are even higher for chosen ones because their path is one of awakening and enlightenment. If you remain stuck in the belief that others are out to get you, you may never unlock the higher wisdom that is your birthright. You might continue to attract conflict and misunderstanding, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy where enemies seem to be everywhere. But this is just an illusion. The real challenge is to look within and see what these experiences are trying to teach you. By letting go of the notion of enemies, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities where growth, understanding, and peace become your guiding forces. The idea of enemies is often a reflection of our own inner fears and unresolved conflicts. When someone opposes you, it triggers something deep within, a fear of being hurt, rejected, or misunderstood. These emotions are natural, but they are also signals pointing to areas within you that need healing. Chosen ones, with their heightened awareness, are particularly sensitive to these triggers. What they perceive as external enemies are often mirrors reflecting their own insecurities and doubts. This is not to say that these challenges aren't real or that they should be ignored, but rather that they should be examined closely to understand what they reveal about your inner world. When you encounter someone who seems to be against you, it's an opportunity to ask yourself, what is this situation showing me about myself? Are there unresolved issues from the past that are being triggered? Is there a fear or belief that I need to address? By approaching these situations with curiosity rather than defensiveness, you can uncover the deeper truths they hold. This process of self-reflection is not always comfortable, but it is necessary for spiritual growth. It allows you to transform what was once seen as an enemy into a powerful tool for self-discovery and healing. As you begin to explore these inner fears, you may find that the intensity of external conflicts begins to diminish. This is because you are no longer projecting your fears onto others, but rather addressing them within yourself. The people who once seemed like enemies may start to appear as neutral or even supportive figures in your life. This shift in perception is a powerful testament to the idea that what you see in others is often a reflection of what lies within you. By healing your inner world, you change the way you experience the outer world, turning potential enemies into allies in your journey of spiritual evolution. Chosen ones often attract challenges, not because they are cursed or targeted, but because these challenges are opportunities for strength and enlightenment. The difficulties you face are not meant to break you but to build you, to help you discover the depth of your resilience and the power of your spirit. When you shift your perspective and see challenges as stepping stones rather than obstacles, you begin to unlock the hidden wisdom they carry. Each challenge is like a puzzle piece, fitting into the larger picture of your spiritual journey, revealing more of your true nature and potential. The universe places challenges in your path to help you grow. These are tests of your faith, your perseverance, and your ability to rise above circumstances that might otherwise pull you down. The more significant the challenge, the greater the potential for growth. As a chosen one, you are equipped with the inner tools needed to face these trials, but it requires a shift in mindset, from seeing challenges as enemies to viewing them as allies in your journey towards enlightenment. This shift transforms your entire experience, allowing you to embrace difficulties with courage and a sense of purpose. When you face a challenge, ask yourself, what is this situation trying to teach me? How can I grow from this? By approaching life with these questions, you transform your challenges into opportunities for profound personal and spiritual growth. Instead of being weighed down by adversity, you become uplifted by the wisdom and strength it brings out in you. This approach not only changes the way you handle challenges, but also deepens your understanding of your purpose as a chosen one. Viewing others as enemies keeps you in a lower vibrational state, blocking your spiritual progress. This mindset ties you to feelings of anger, resentment, and fear, which are all heavy, negative energies that can weigh down your spirit. These emotions not only disrupt your peace, but also create barriers to your spiritual evolution. To rise above this, it's essential to recognize how holding on to the idea of enemies anchors you to these lower frequencies and prevents you from ascending to higher states of consciousness. The energy you emit and the vibration you hold determine the experiences you attract into your life. When you focus on conflict and opposition, you attract more of the same. This is the law of attraction at work, pulling into your reality the very things you fear or despise. To break free from this cycle, you need to consciously shift your focus away from enemies and towards love, understanding, and peace. This doesn't mean ignoring the challenges you face, but rather changing how you perceive and respond to them. By choosing to see the good in others, even those who challenge you, you begin to lift your vibration. This shift in energy not only helps you feel lighter and more at peace, but also opens the door to higher levels of spiritual insight and connection. As your vibration rises, the lower energies of conflict and fear naturally fall away, making room for more love, wisdom, and joy in your life. This transformation is key to your journey as a chosen one, helping you move closer to your true purpose and potential. The people you perceive as enemies often mirror the qualities that need healing or acknowledgement within yourself. This is one of the most profound lessons on the spiritual path, that the world around you is a reflection of your inner state. When someone triggers a strong emotional response in you, it's a signal that there's something within you that needs to be addressed. This doesn't mean that you are exactly like the person you see as an enemy, but rather that they highlight aspects of yourself that are unresolved or need healing. For example, if someone's behavior deeply angers you, it could be reflecting unresolved anger within yourself. If you feel rejected or misunderstood by someone, it may be pointing to areas where you have not fully accepted or understood yourself. By viewing others as mirrors, you can use these interactions as tools for self-discovery and growth. This perspective shifts the focus from blaming others to understanding yourself, which is a powerful step towards inner peace and healing. Seeing others as mirrors requires humility and self-awareness. It's not always easy to admit that the traits you despise in others might also exist within you, or that your strong reactions are more about your internal state than their actions. But this is where true growth happens. By accepting this, you can begin to heal those parts of yourself, which in turn changes the way you see and interact with others. As you heal, the need for enemies diminishes, and you start to attract more harmonious and supportive relationships into your life. This understanding is crucial for chosen ones, as it aligns with their path of spiritual awakening. By using others as mirrors, you can accelerate your growth, moving closer to a state of wholeness and inner harmony. This approach not only brings peace into your life but also transforms your relationships, as you begin to see others not as threats but as valuable contributors to your spiritual journey. Transforming your perception of enemies into seeing them as teachers can lead to profound inner peace. The moment you stop seeing people as adversaries and start viewing them as teachers, your entire outlook on life changes. Each person you encounter, especially those who challenge you, holds a lesson meant to guide you on your spiritual path. These lessons are not always easy, but they are essential for your growth. The more challenging the person or situation, the more significant the lesson they bring. When you approach life with the mindset that everyone has something to teach you, even the most difficult relationships become opportunities for learning and growth. This perspective allows you to embrace challenges with grace and understanding, knowing that they are part of your spiritual curriculum. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, you can respond with curiosity and openness, asking yourself what this person or situation is trying to teach you. This shift in perception not only brings peace but also empowers you to navigate life with greater wisdom and resilience. Seeing others as teachers rather than enemies is a powerful tool for transformation. It helps you move beyond blame and resentment, allowing you to focus on your own growth. This approach also fosters compassion and understanding, both towards others and yourself. As you embrace this perspective, you begin to see the interconnectedness of all things, recognizing that every encounter is a step on your journey towards enlightenment. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for dissolving the illusion of enemies and reclaiming your spiritual power. Holding on to anger, resentment, or grudges only serves to keep you trapped in a cycle of negativity. It drains your energy and keeps you tied to lower vibrational states. But when you choose to forgive, you release these heavy burdens, freeing yourself from the emotional chains that hold you back. Forgiveness is not about condoning harmful behavior, it's about freeing yourself from the toxic emotions that arise from it. Forgiving those who have hurt you is one of the most liberating acts you can perform. It allows you to reclaim your power, no longer giving control to those who have wronged you. This act of forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting what happened or allowing yourself to be mistreated again. Instead, it's about acknowledging the pain, understanding the lesson, and then letting go of the negative emotions associated with it. This process restores your inner peace and strengthens your connection to your higher self. Forgiveness also dissolves the illusion of enemies. When you forgive, you begin to see the person who hurt you in a different light. Instead of viewing them as an adversary, you can start to see them as a soul on their own journey, dealing with their own struggles and challenges. This perspective fosters compassion and understanding, breaking down the walls of anger and resentment that keep you from fully connecting with your true self. In this way, forgiveness becomes a powerful spiritual practice that not only heals your heart but also elevates your soul. Recognizing the wisdom in every encounter, even challenging ones, aligns you with your higher purpose. As a chosen one, your path is one of awakening, growth, and service to the greater good. Every person you meet, every challenge you face, is a part of your spiritual training, designed to help you fulfill this purpose. When you see each interaction as an opportunity to learn and grow, you align yourself more closely with your divine mission. Your higher purpose is not just about what you do in the world, but also about how you navigate your inner world. It's about growing into the best version of yourself, learning from every experience, and using those lessons to help others on their journey. When you view life through this lens, even the most difficult situations become meaningful. They are no longer obstacles, but stepping stones that bring you closer to fulfilling your spiritual purpose. Aligning with your higher purpose requires a deep commitment to self-awareness and personal growth. It involves continually asking yourself how you can grow from each experience and how you can use that growth to serve others. This alignment brings a sense of peace and fulfillment, as you know that every challenge is contributing to your spiritual evolution. As you walk this path, you begin to see the divine plan at work in your life, guiding you towards your ultimate purpose and potential. The journey of the chosen ones is not always easy, but it is filled with profound opportunities for growth, learning, and spiritual awakening. By understanding that you have no enemies, only teachers, you can transform your entire approach to life. Challenges become opportunities, adversaries become allies, and every experience becomes a lesson in wisdom. This shift in perception not only brings peace and fulfillment, but also aligns you more closely with your higher purpose. As you continue on this path, remember that the key to unlocking this wisdom lies within you. It is in your ability to look beyond the surface, to see the lessons in every encounter, and to embrace the journey with an open heart and mind. The people and situations that once seemed like enemies are now seen as essential parts of your spiritual curriculum, each one helping you to grow, to heal, and to evolve. Forgiveness, self-reflection, and a willingness to learn are your greatest tools on this journey. They allow you to rise above lower vibrational states, dissolve the illusion of enemies, and step into your true power as a chosen one. By embracing this wisdom, you open the door to a life filled with peace, purpose, and spiritual fulfillment. So, take each step on your journey with courage and grace, knowing that every challenge is a gift, every adversary is a teacher, and every experience is an opportunity to become the best version of yourself. The path of the chosen ones is one of great responsibility, but also of great reward. As you walk this path, you are not alone, you are guided by the wisdom of the universe, supported by the love of the divine, and strengthened by the light within you.